I don't want to sound cliche, but it's keeping it real. Like, a lot of people talk about, yeah, keeping it real, man, keeping it real with yourself. Nah, keeping it real for me is, for example, when I've done that video, or keeping it, success for me is when I've done stereotype, when I do stereotype or behind bars or a slut, and someone can turn around and say to me, yo, listen, you see that your story, I can relate. That's helped me make a better impact on my life and the people around me's life. That's success. I can't lie to you, I'm not gonna be happy if I'm broke, if I'm homeless and people come up to me saying, well, like, you changed my life. Thanks for that, but I'm still broke, and obviously, of course not. I'm gonna have to, I'm a man in it, I'm gonna wanna look after my family. If there's something, I'm gonna wanna do all of these things in it. For me, I only care about financially being content, but in themes of the world and being able to impact people's life. If I can do that in a rich sort of way, that would be success for me. When people are telling me, yo, I phone my nan the extra time now because of your thing. I come off the phone and I phone my mum, and my mum's happy with me now because I phoned her, or I now check for my son even more than I was checking for him before. That's success, isn't it? Because you may now nurture a new Martin Luther King. You may now nurture a Malcolm X. You may now nurture someone just from having that. I know what it's like not having my father around, or being the stereotype, innit? And it also helps me lead a situation. Loads of people was like, the things I'm talking about are stereotype, or the things I'm talking about in slut or behind bars and that. They're like, wow, I didn't know how to address that situation. My dad hasn't been around, or I was in a situation where I'm just sleeping with girls for the sake of sleeping with girls, but seeing it from your point of view, I can relate to that. I never looked at it like that. Wow, maybe I should change my ways. And you may now end up being someone's husband and a father to someone's children and actually having a family. That is success for me, do you know what I mean? I'm also, of course, being financially content. I'm not bothered about having a Lambo. I'm more bothered about if bills come up that they can be paid. I'm not bothered about anything else, really, do you know what I mean? I don't care about wearing the nicest clothes or whatever like that. I just care about being there and being able to provide. But success for me is keeping it real to the way I described it, keeping it real in order to impact people's lives. And I'm not talking about saying you're in a trap. Having a lyric about being in a trap and being in a trap, keeping it real. I'm talking about being able to inspire someone's life to make them better, kind of keep it real.